How's it, grade 11s? Today we're going on to exponential expressions, working from slides 11 to 15. Okay, so let's get stuck into it with example 1, which says simplify 9 to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so whenever you get something like this, you are going to prime factorize your base. So if we had to prime factorize this would be 3 squared, which is 9. But remember that 9 was to the power of 3 over 2. Now, from your exponent laws, you know if you have something to the power of something raised to another power, you multiply those exponents. So this would be 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 over 2. Remember that this 2 is over a secret 1. So these 2's will cancel and you're left with 3 to the power of 3, which gives you 27. Okay, so often they say with these type of questions without the use of a calculator, and this is how you would show it without a calculator. Right, example 2, again, simplify. So we have x squared plus 4xy plus 4y squared to the power of 1 over 2. Okay. Now, grade 11s, do not make this mistake by trying to distribute this half into the bracket. Okay, we cannot distribute it over pluses and minuses. So what I need to do is try and work out the inside of the bracket first. Okay, and as you can see, it is a trinomial. So if I factorize that trinomial, we will get x, 2y, plus, and then that was all to the power of a half. So all I've done is just factorize that trinomial over there to give us that. Now you guys can see that these binomials are exactly the same. So this would come out to be x plus 2y squared, because I have 2 of them, and that was all to the power of a half. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to multiply those 2 exponents, because I have something to the power of something raised to another power. So this will be x plus 2y to the power of 2 multiplied by half. Very similar to this one over here. This is over a secret 1. So you can see that the 2's will cancel and you're just left with 1. So your final answer is just x plus 2y. Okay. All right, let's have a look at example 3. Again, simplify, and we have 2 and 1 over 4 to the power of 1 and 1 over 2. Okay, grade 11s, you need to convert these mixed fractions. Okay, never work with mixed fractions. So you remember how we do that? 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9 over 4. This will give us 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over 2. Okay, what I need to do is I need to prime factorize these 2 numbers over here. So this will give us 3 squared over 2 squared to the power of 3 over 2. Now we have something to the power of something raised to another power, so we multiply that exponent. So this will be 2 times 3 over 2 over something to the power of something raised to another power, we multiply the exponent. So 2 to the power of 2 times 3 over 2. These 2's will cancel. Remember, that's over secret 1, secret 1. Those 2's will cancel and you're left with 3 to the 3 over. These 2's will cancel and you're left with 2 to the 3. Okay, so 3 to the 3 is 27 over 2 to the 3 is 8. And there's our final answer. Right, example 4. We've got 4 over 9 plus 4 in a square root. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to simplify what's inside this surd. So we get 4 over 9 plus 4, which gives us 40 over 9. Okay, remember I can change the surd to be 40 over 9 to the power of a half. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime factorize 40 and prime factorize 9. So 40 is going to be what? It's going to be 2 squared times 10. So it can be times 2 times 5. And I'll explain to you now what I'm doing here. And then this is going to be 3 squared. Okay, so grade 11s, why did I not make it 2 to the power of 3? The reason why is because I want to cancel this 2 over here. So that's why I made the first one 2 and the second one also 2. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to group these 2 here because their powers are just 1 and 1. All right, this is not going to cancel with them. So over here, for the first one, we'll get 2 to the power of 2 times a half. 2 times 5 to the power of a half. Notice how I did not distribute into both of them. I grouped them all over 3 to the power of 2 times a half. Okay, so this 2 will cancel with that 2 over there, and we're just left with 2. 2 times 5 to the half. And then at the bottom here, that 2 will cancel with that 2, and we're just left with 3. Okay, what I can do now is I can simplify this. So this will give me 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And just remember that the half means a square root over 3. So I have simplified it to be that. Okay, so that was just the tricky bit over there, but I'm sure you guys can handle that. All right, so grade 11s, what I would like you to do is just to send me a little emoji cat on WhatsApp, please. Thanks. For homework, I would like you to do exercise 1.2 for me, please. Thanks, guys.